Noma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now I'll probably be doing a few boxing videos, a couple of more than normal for the next 4 or 5 days, because it's All-Star weekend in the NBA, and I don't really watch that no more. It's not enough defense in the All-Star game, and it's not enough defense in normal games anymore. So they play even less in All-Star games. You know, I ain't got time for that, especially when you're a league passer and you watch a lot of games as it is. So I'll take these next few days off. I might tune in for the dunk contest or the three-point shot shooting contest or something. But other than that, I got a few days off to next week, actually. So it might be a couple more videos coming up. Anyway, I think one of the biggest fights of the weekend for Great Britain has to be Kell Brook. I'm saying his name first here because people just don't seem to do that. Versus Amir Khan. Right? Now these guys are champions, former champions. They have a few losses now. This fight between Amir Khan and Kell Brook is a true grudge match. Right? It's a true grudge match. They've been going at it for years. And so now they're finally going to fight after, you know, both having a few losses. They've been to a couple of divisions, you know, but basically Kell Brook stayed at 147. I think he fought at 154 maybe once. Khan went up to fight Canelo Alvarez, but Khan was also at 140 more, right? But these guys were close to the same division for years, but never fought. This fight, to me, is for Kell Brook. I'm going for Kell Brook to win. I thought he would win for years if they would have fought. And that's because Amir Khan is more chinny. I think Amir, and it's funny because Amir Khan's saying that Kell Brook is chinny. I think we all know that Amir Khan has been chinny throughout his career. He has fast hands and all of that. But I would go with Kell Brook here. It really doesn't matter. I wasn't going to even say much about this fight, but I am going to watch it because it's a true grudge match and it should happen. Now, I'm going for Kell Brook for the simple reason because Kell Brook has Demetrius Andrade and Devin Haney syndrome, right? And what I mean by that is it's a dude in my division that I'm trying to fight real hard for years, and he's running, and everybody knows he's running, but they still call him better, right? And that has to irk people for years. It's like, if y'all know, the media and everybody else, that he's not wanting to fight me, and there's no reason not to, right? Stop calling him better. The media knows who wants to fight and who doesn't, but they just say, well, you know, we ain't saying stuff. So that's why that's why I'm going for Kell Brook. So, same thing. Demetrius Andrade is better than Canelo. Period. I know people don't like to say it, but that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody this dude has been following Canelo for 8-9 years, and we're gonna keep calling Canelo better. He's better than Gennady Golovkin too. Devin Haney is better than Kambosos, Teofimo Lopez, and Lomachenko. And Ryan Garcia. They all have reasons to have fought him and won't do it, right? And we still keep calling everybody else better, especially Lomachenko, Kambosos, and everybody. You know, hey, you know, we have leverage. We got those titles and stuff like that. Somebody even said it. Mentioned Floyd Mayweather's name and the same as Kambosos. That's when you know somebody's just totally blinded from something that's some kind of, you know, emotion that they can't handle. Right? You just saw the greatest of all time in Floyd Mayweather, and stop acting like he was ducking people. The only people that people say about Floyd Mayweather who he wasn't trying to challenge is somebody in his 7th or 8th division. In his 5th division, which was 154, he was too small. He couldn't even, matter of fact, he couldn't even make 154 on that day. When he weighs in at 152 or something. He couldn't even get up that high, and was fighting people who rehydrated 15, 20 pounds heavier. Right? We're not asking others to do that. You know, it's blasphemous to even mention Floyd Mayweather. Matter of fact, with pretty much all these people who running around, but whatever. We don't want to talk about Floyd Mayweather. People get irked more, right? Bottom line is Kell Brook versus Amir Khan, a good grudge match. They've been talking smack. I haven't watched all that stuff because you know, whatever, with all that. When they fight, I'll tune in. But they've had a weigh-in. I heard they had to push them apart and all that old stuff, right? You know, because it's a real grudge match. They don't like each other. And it's been going on for a long time. I've been following it. And, you know, for me, you know, it's just certain fights where, you know, I'm not English. I don't really care. You know what I mean? So, but I watched who wanted to fight, and it was Kell Brook. I watched who wanted to fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. It was Deontay Wilder. I watched who wanted to fight between Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. It's Devin Haney. Or Kambosos or Ryan Garcia or Teofimo Lopez. I watched Demetrius Andrade chase Canelo everywhere to the fact that he's banned for going to his damn press conferences. I don't know how he got in that last one where he told him he's a horrible fighter. Right? Did you guys, Canelo fans, ever go to Canelo and say, hey man, listen, dog, we roll with you, but you can't call no Demetrius Andrade no horrible fighter. Not after fighting anybody, nobody even close to his talent level. Let's come up with something else. Right? They don't. Because, it's okay. But anyway, I'm going to make this short because, it ain't whatever. We're going to watch the fight and then we'll talk after the fight. Kell Brook versus Amir Khan is a good fight. Now, Amir Khan, before I go out here, I got to say this. That's probably why I'm a little bit edgy when it comes to Amir Khan. It's certain fighters that I've been saying over the years where I have one word for, and it's whatever. Been saying that, right? Amir Khan's one of them. Tyson Fury's another one. And Adrian Broner. And what I mean by that is there's more stuff going on than boxing, right? Because these are the kind of people that want to be in the middle all the time, right? They can't just be one of a group or not be in the media and not getting attention. They always are up to something that's not boxing. So I don't really pay attention to those kinds. I know those kinds. I used to coach basketball. I have a lot of experience dealing with people. I know when somebody just wants to be in the middle all the damn time. Right? I used to have people on my basketball team, when they have a bad game, just do something crazy so somebody can be talking about that after the game. Just to be in the middle. Right? And so those guys are like that. And those were the three. Now we got one more that just got on that team of whatever team, and that's Ryan Garcia. Lightweight guy, homeboy. I used to like him. Right, but it's too much entitlement here. Once he starts fighting and getting in the ring again, then I'll start liking him again. But you can't not be in the ring ever and still talk like you're something special. And the media just are giving him all these props, but he won't fight. And every single hard fight, he doesn't show up. But he's in the media talking smack. Whatever. So Khan's one of those, and that's probably why I'm a little hard on him right now. Once people get old, I start being fans anyway. So let's just enjoy the fight. It is a real grudge match, and it means something in England. I know we don't really give a damn, but in England, this means something. So tune in. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here, y'all.